Hey guys, Chauncey Phillips here, brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday Shum videos today. They're going to go out there, see what things come out, see what things are on sale. This week though, there actually are some new things out that's going to be in stores. Last Tuesday, there wasn't really much that released, but that's the one thing though, is like every Tuesday's different, but I'm, always going to be out doing a, Tuesday video, and sometimes it can be a little more on like some toy stuff. I'm going to try to start to go to more. I'm going to look into trying to find more like trade-in stores and more used places and stuff like that, especially when I go to other areas. That's going to be kind of my goal, is to look for different things. I know there's not as much stuff, but that's what I'm going to start to go to, look for. And, and then I'll go to like places like Book Off here and there, and just a couple different things that I don't normally go to. So that's going to be kind of the plan. Probably next week I might go to a Book Off. So we'll see. That's kind of going to be kind of like, especially when there's a Tuesday when there's not much coming out movie-wise, I might go to like places like that. But today, though, new release-wise, like I said, there is a bunch of things coming out, at least compared to the other, last week. How to Train Your Dragon, the remake, is releasing, as well as The Accountant 2. And they're also releasing today is Casper on 4K. Now, with that one, I feel like there might have been a 4K before, but I don't know if it's the first time it's on Steelbook, but it may be the very first time it's ever been on 4K. And now I saw, too, the film is going to be going back to theaters as well. I also wanted to mention as well, if you guys didn't see the end of my video last Tuesday, I mentioned about how my film Desert Fiends is now available free to watch on Tubi. So I'll have a link below, and you guys can, for where you guys can go to watch the film on Tubi. And basically on Tubi, it's totally free. But if you have an account, one thing you can do that can really help the film, especially get seen more on the platform, is there's a thumbs up that you guys can do. And also, too, I think just going to the link in general kind of helps it for, like, the trending. And basically, the way Tubi works is the more people look at it, then it kind of gets recommended under more films and, things like that as well. So ultimately, like, the more people, go to it, the more it kind of spreads around all over the platform and everything. But definitely, guys, like I said, the film is now available for free on Tubi. It's also available for free on Fandango now, as well as Pluto TV. And then also, at the end of this video, is going to be a bunch of brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews for some things I received to review and talk about for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for those as well. But anyway, though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into the first Target we go. You guys know we always have to check the $1, $3, and $5 spot. They've been putting a few like Halloween things out. They haven't had set in any of the stores yet so far, like Target or Walmart, any of the actual Halloween like costumes or any of that stuff. That's probably going to be going out, and I suspect in like maybe 2 weeks or less, because basically they're going to switch out all the school stuff, and pretty much everyone's going back to school in this area, so it's probably going to get picked over and changed out. I think some of this stuff has changed, like this Mr. Bubble, like little size ones, some kind of like play set thing for the like monsters. The little monsters, like Universal little monster things. That's kind of funny. But it's not like little monsters like the Heimandel one, but it's like the Universal monsters, but like it's kids. Some slime stuff as well. And then you see, though, there's always like more stuff over here that they're stocking. And then we always have to quickly check to, the area where the movies used to be. And also the turd mags as well. Let's see, though. Anything different? Book-wise, it looks like it's changed out. Not that, no, everything looks like it was the same last Tuesday. I like to try to see if anything looks changed, but I don't think I see anything changed out from last week. But we'll check over, though, in the toys, see anything different. There's a couple random things that I'm looking for, of course, to the Simpsons, which at some point, I always bring that up, but I know they are going to come out at some point, though, but we shall see. Yeah, but from what I can tell, though, in this location, though, in the back area, though, where they have, like, the Funko Pops and the NECAs and everything, it doesn't look like anything's changed out. There's, like, one of the, I've talked about last Tuesday, like the Invaders ones that's supposed to be coming out from NECA. I've seen some people showing pictures of. I have not seen that yet, and any of you guys who are newer to the videos and wondering like, oh, am I skipping over movies in this area? Probably a year or so ago they got rid of the movies. I think it's been at least a year now, so I'm not skipping over them. There's just no movies over there. It says books and everything now. But yeah, when it comes to everything here, though, doesn't look like anything different from like I said, from what I can tell, though. And I've never come across those blind mystery Return of the Living Dead barrels again. I only saw them at the one Target that one time and never seen them in any of the other ones, though. And I don't know what's going on right now. There's like some weird like alarm noise going off. I guess someone must have went out like a back door, because I'm trying trying to think, like, where is that coming from? And it must be some sort of an alarm. They have something down there that's like a flash one. I don't think I've seen this one before, though. But looking in here, though, it doesn't look like I see anything different, though. But I'm going to definitely go to a couple different Target todays and a couple different Walmarts as well today, too. But so far, like I said, in this one doesn't look like anything different from what I can see. Into the first Walmart we go. Well, today is one of those days where the spots are out. But we'll definitely come across them today. But you see all the spots for everything, but then nothing's out. So it's like How to Train Your Dragon 4K. And then they have, so it's all, and then I guess the 2-pack. It's probably had like the live action movie and then the original movie I'm expecting. And then Escape from, and count it to 1932. And then let's see in here. Did they have anything else that would have changed out in the section? They didn't change anything out here, you know, or there's no blank spots. So I'm guessing there's probably nothing else in that area. And they have not changed out, though, for a long time, anything in the horror section. They do have over here, though, these, which I think I showed, that are these movie, you know, ones that have like the different covers. And I didn't realize that this one was the Blu-ray edition. I noticed that. Some of the ones are DVDs, some of them are Blu-ray. The Jaws one here. And then let's see, though, on the other side here to see if there's anything different. Because I know there were some other Steelbooks coming out. And what's funny, too, is like when they removed last week's releases, like some of them, I don't know where they put them. Like, let's see, because there was like a Steelbook of Ace Ventura. They move it over here. Oh yeah, they would have moved it here, but I guess they all sold out. And let's check down here too, toy-wise, and see if there's anything different. With these ones, though, there's like one that's like a really hard to find one. That's just like it's not this one, but it's the the one that has the platinum. So I'm trying to see if there's a platinum to show you guys. I don't think I see any. Oh yeah, here's one. So this one, if you see these ones, they're not necessarily always the better ones, but there's like usually a platinum edition for most of the figures. So for this one, there's a platinum one. But what's funny is this actual one now has actually gotten harder to get because I saw that it had sold out in most places now. It's kind of like has like a Spider-Man kind of face, especially the platinum one looks more like Spider-Man on the side to it. But other than that, though, yeah, they didn't change out any of the movies, but we definitely will find a Walmart that switched them out, unless it's like a day of no one changing them out whatsoever, though. Well, into the next Walmart we go. Yeah, I saw in here, these are kind of cool. This like time. Yeah, this one in here, this like Time Machine DeLorean one, and there's like a Back to the Future one. It's like a Transformers Back to the Future one, so that's pretty cool as well, and a Smokey and the Bandit one here. But in here, though, it's funny, though, here in the front, it's like where we all the new stuff. It's kind of like some new things, and then like real random things in here, like Legend and like the Spy Kids collection here. So where's the new stuff? Like this, I know this one is definitely new from Shudder. Dark Match with Chris Jericho. I have to look this one up and see if there's a Blu-ray of this one. This one, I'm pretty sure this is a new one. I do not remember seeing. Over here, though, not seeing anything new. Let's see. Where's like the new releases? It's really strange. Like I said, this I think is a new one, but I'm not seeing. This is probably, like I said, one of the ones that would have been in the other area that they didn't change out in the last Walmart too. You know what I was showing you guys in the closed case. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything new at this one from what I can tell, except this. So this, I'm pretty sure that this is a new one. I said I'm going to look this one up and see if there's a Blu-ray as well, because when it comes to Shudder stuff, it's like some of the times there's Blu-rays. It's almost like 30% of the time there's a Blu-ray. Not a lot. Yeah, but we'll see if there is one for this one. But this definitely looks interesting, though. But yeah, I ended up getting that Dark Match movie in there. It only is available on DVD, and it actually did release today. So it's really weird. That was like the only thing new they had out was that one, and it was kind of a random one to have changed out. Well, we're gonna go into the mall, the Temecula Mall, and walk around a little bit too. I'm gonna look at Macy's too to see if they had anything. Simpsons. I don't always saying that, but at some point they are going to switch them out. And then after this, I'm going to head to a very different area and see if I think there's another mall out there, and I'm going to look and see like some of the Walmarts and Targets out there too. So we shall see, you know, what we come across today. But yeah, I just ended up walking through Macy's and looked in the toys and everything, and nothing different in here. They did have some Simpsons, but it was all the same Homer one. They haven't got anything new in this one for a while though, but this was the location though. I found like a couple months back, all the new ones. I found like 5 or 6 of them all at the same time though. I just saw a thing here for Claire's. I saw a thing about this a couple days ago. It said they were going bankrupt, and now already there's a sign up that says store closing 50% off. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of them that end up kind of closing, but crazy. I think the whole chain in general of Claire's are going to end up going out of business little by little the way it looks. You always see this in the malls now too, these like stands that have to buy chocolate bars and like the angel hair ones and stuff like that as well. Yeah, last time I was at the mall though, guys, I ended up going to that Sparrow Pizza. And then when I got to the very front, I got real freaked out because they had a big letter grading of a B rating. It was after I already checked out that I saw the rating. It's weird though, it looks like they got the B rating taken down. Like I don't see it listed anymore, or they hid it. But like, I don't know about you guys, but I never see like B ratings. It's like very rarely. I think I saw a C rating one time, but B, very, very rare to see them though. Well, into the next Walmart we go. And this is definitely one that I don't think I've ever been to. This is in the Hemet area. And I may have been out here like maybe 10 years ago or something, but definitely not on any video or anything, at least that I can think of. So we'll see if this one has anything different in this area. I know there's another Walmart, there's a Target, and then there is a mall. I don't know what's in the mall, but I'm probably going to look through there too, see if there's anything kind of different in there though. We shall see. Luckily enough though, this one doesn't seem to have any music on, which is good. But this is a very big location. We'll see though. Hopefully this one put out the new movies as well. There are some, you know, Tuesdays where I feel like it's like I go to so many Walmarts and try to find one that has everything out, and it's like I never have luck. But let's see though. So it doesn't look like the toys. I don't know where the toys are in this one. Let's go. The movies though should be somewhere over here, and we'll see what this one, like I said, I've not peeked. I have no idea. So we shall see what's over here, if anything. I see this one case. No, they're not. I thought it was empty. It's all laying on its side. So that's funny. This one kind of lays the movies on their side. There's a thing in there for Nobody, Steelbook, Long Legs. Oh yeah, so this one has the new things. So here we go. They have How to Train Your Dragon here. It's kind of hard to see it because it's in this kind of case. And then they have the 2 movies. So that's what it was. It's the live action and the original animated one on a set. And then they have the 4K if I counted 2, the Blu-ray, the DVD, and then 1923, the complete second season. That's weird. What is that? That Rumpelstiltskin collector's edition. That is really random and weird. What company put that out? I'm definitely gonna buy that. That is so strange. That, I wonder if that's in all the Walmarts. And let's check over here on the side. I'm definitely 100% gonna get that though. Nothing different over here though, but yeah, that's really crazy, that Rumpelstiltskin one. It looks like they have like 3 of them, so hopefully I can find somebody to get that one. But in here though, when it comes to the figures though, doesn't look like anyone different. They have the one Mirror Mask one. I don't see any other different ones though, from what I can tell. There's this little like Superman and this one for Batman. It's definitely a new one. I don't remember seeing. Oh yeah, this is new. They have the one here for Pennywise. This one just came out. Like, this is brand spanking new. The Pennywise bust. That's really cool. I think there's 2 different versions of it I saw online. It looks like both of these ones are the same from what I can tell though. But I looked over in here too in the actual case to see if they changed anything out, or they had the one wrestling horror movie that I found. And it doesn't look like anything in here different, so from what I can tell. And then over here though, in the horror area, they have the one Terrifier one that I don't feel like I remember seeing though, that one. Yeah, I'm trying to find somebody to open up the thing. There's like nobody around here. I found this one clearance area too that has like some of the Superman ones in here. And like they have one of those SpongeBob ones. It's like the other ones that I just showed you guys. I never saw these things before. They're really weird. But yeah, it looks like it's just kind of the Ultraman one. Yeah, so I ended up getting that Rumpelstiltskin one. It took me a while to find someone to open up the case, but luckily enough, somebody came over. So there was just such a strange one. It's from TerraVision, so weird to see that one in Walmart. Let me know, guys, if you saw that in any of your locations. But I've seen in the past people occasionally would come across TerraVision things, but I know it was kind of one of the rare things to come across, and it wouldn't be in all the Walmarts and stuff like that as well. But looking through here, not looking like anything too different from what I can tell though. Into the next Target we go. And I did want to mention too, guys, that the Pennywise thing that I saw, the movie Maniacs, that was actually the older one, not the new one. There's a brand new one that's releasing now. That was like the older one from like a year or two back. So I didn't end up getting that one though. Yeah, this is one of the Targets though that I think like locks up the socks and like chonies and stuff. Yeah, like they're all like, but it doesn't look like they lock up anything else, but just like the socks and chonies. That's it. Isn't that funny? Like, but what's weird though, when you see that for like all that, because it's like other things are more money. So it's weird they don't like, it's, I don't know, I can never figure out how stores decide like what they do and don't, you know, lock up. But luckily enough, there is no music in here. That's funny, like a Shrek Halloween type shirt thing there. That's kind of cool. But we'll see anything different in here. And I'm gonna head over to that mall that's like close by too. We'll see what they have there. Let's see down here. Here's like some of these ones. Any different ones down here? It's generally the same ones. Generally, it's like the same guys you see a lot. Adam Strange, like I got millions of Adam Strange. It's like that's like kind of the one they can't give away, Adam Strange. See down there, Batman one. Let's look back here though. See if this one has any of those Return Living Dead ones. The barrel, oh, they do. They have some of the barrels at this one here. So maybe I'll buy one random barrel. Hopefully I don't get the same one. Let me see if there's any that like feel heavier. Yeah, this feels a little heavier. So that probably would be something different because I don't remember. I don't know, we'll see. My luck, it'll be the exact same one again though, but we will see what it ends up being. Let's see down here though, anything different in this area. Yeah, more Adam Stranges. Yeah, so many Adam Strange. And doesn't look like anything from what I can tell. Let's make sure though to check too, just in case, for the Simpsons. And over here is usually the Minecraft. This is a different one. That's a funny one for Minecraft. Let's see though what's over here. And also too, the Simpsons skateboards. Let's see. Because at some point too, there's going to be the Simpsons car, and I feel like that's one of the ones they will probably see in Target first. But over here though, you always kind of know where they are because you see the big Simpsons board usually. But do they have any of these ones that are Simpsons exclusives? Let's see, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, those ones are pretty hard to find, the exclusive Simpsons ones, because apparently too, they were boards that they made back in the day, and now they made them, you know, as the tech decks and stuff like that though. But yeah, like everything, I was like wrong though. Like even the Diode is locked up too. So this is one of those ones like, well, I'm glad it's not like that near me, because it's like then you'd have to ask every time for everything. Oh, can you unlock the Diode? Can you unlock this? But yeah, but it's weird though, because it's like they lock up the Diode, but then like to me, stuff like this that is $18, they don't. Like, I don't understand. I never understand some of the reasonings behind what they do and don't lock up and everything though. But we'll get this one. Hopefully it's not the same one I already got though, but we shall see. All right, so we'll see what's in this one. Let's see. Oh no, that's the one I wanted, the Tar Man. That's good. And I wanted to show you guys, I went into a random GameStop out here, and they ended up having this one that's really hard to come across. I found the standard one, but this is the Hawk Girl, the one that is the platinum. And that was randomly in here, because for some reason I thought this was only at Walmart, as I remember that was where people were finding it. So really random to find it out here at the Hemet GameStop out here. Well, here I am at this mall, this Hemet Valley Mall. I don't think I've ever been in this. I have a feeling it's probably like a dead mall with like nothing in it. Let's see, it says it's open until 7 p.m., but I have absolutely no idea if there's going to be anything whatsoever in this. Like, I don't know anything about this one at all. It's probably like that one where they shot the Reno 911 movie. They do have a Hot Topic in here. It doesn't seem like it's a very big mall. Yeah, it's a real small little mall. It's like here, like JCPenney, and then like down to there, and that's the mall. And the Claire's in here is closing down too. Seems like all the Claire's are going, but funny little Hot Topic in this one too. But yeah, this is a really small, like strange, tiny little mall, and it's really just like a Hobby Lobby. And there's like a Fancy Way, which is like some kind of like looks like it's like Funko Pops and like anime and stuff like that, and a GNC, which you don't see too often anymore of those. Really funny though, but definitely I wonder if back in the day if this was like a bigger mall. But it's just really funny. It's just like here to here, and that's the mall. Really interesting, total throwback. It does remind me of the Reno 911 mall that they shot that movie in, because that was an area up in kind of near Burbank. Not Burbank, kind of like in that vicinity, and there's like next to a Walmart. It's this tiny little mall, kind of just like this. Yeah, in that mall there, that was kind of like, the best way to describe it was like that Jasper Mall. They did a documentary on it, and it kind of reminded me of that because it's this small, teeny, tiny little mall. But interesting though, it's got a real throwback. And you know me, I love malls and I love stuff like that. So that was kind of cool just to see something different, weird little teeny mall out in the middle of kind of nowhere out here. Into the next Walmart we go. It's another one still in that same area. It doesn't look like there's a Target in this exact area, any other ones though, but we'll see what this Walmart has though. I feel like very soon though they're gonna end up switching out these to the Halloween things. So that's funny though, they have little like Squishmallow book things. Are there any Bigfoots on them? Usually there's no Bigfoots. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any Bigfoots on it. I do see this little pencil case thing, and there's a Bigfoot down there. I don't think I saw that in any of the other Walmarts. Other than that though, we'll go over to the toys and the movies and we'll see. Hopefully this one has all the stuff changed out though, but we shall see though, we shall see. Yeah, I'm trying to find where the movies and everything are, so let's see. This one, I think this is like the clearance stuff, because the other one had these ones all in clearance for like $15. So yeah, I think that's the clearance. So here's the movies. They have them laid out like this part would normally be over there, and they have it kind of backwards. So let's see, did they change anything out? No, it looks like it's all last Tuesdays, like the week before, Thunderbolts, Venetian Scheme, and nothing there too for that, Rumpelstiltskin one. I feel like that one is going to be one that probably is not in many Walmarts at all. And I don't know if Rumpelstiltskin's released this Tuesday or it was out like a week or two ago or not. But yeah, this one has some of the stuff locked up, some of the stuff not. It's kind of funny how and then there's a few more down here too, like I think it's like the Steelbooks and stuff it looks like over there. But yeah, I looked through in here too, and the figures and stuff, and they're all locked up, but it didn't look like anything new. They said this one set I don't remember ever seeing. It's like some weird set. It looks like it's from a couple years back, but I never saw this before. A 3-movie set that has like Jurassic Croc, Deep Sea something, and Deep Sea Mutant Snake. Really weird one. I never saw this one before. Very, very random one. It was over there in that spot. Into the next Target we go. And I'll tell you guys though, I left that Hemet area. My GPS stopped working and it went on the SOS mode, and I got so lost, and I had to find this like any area with signal. So I found this school, and I guess that parking lot there had a signal, so I was able to finally like get out and get the GPS working. But that was kind of terrifying, because I was like, I have absolutely zero sense of directions. I mean, none. So that was definitely very interesting, getting that like lost. Probably go to maybe like one or two more places and then start heading back. Well, I already sort of did, but I'm going to kind of the ones on the way back and everything. But that was definitely interesting, getting that like having that SOS thing come on. But yeah, though, in here, they end up, they have this one. I found this one a while back, the Eradicator one. That one seems to be coming back again. The one that I have not had any luck finding is the Superman one that has like the Alfred E. Newman head. Like that one, I've seen people find that again, but I've had like zero luck with that one. Doesn't look like anything else different here, Simpsons-wise or Turtle-wise, though, from what I can tell. Back here, though, I think these ones might be newer. These ones are like Funko Pops or like Spider-Man, and then like these different ones. Did this one break? Oh no, it's him hanging upside down. But no, I think those are new ones. I definitely do not remember seeing those. And in here, though, that Little People Power Rangers, that's another thing I do not remember seeing. Let's see, anything else randomly mixed in here? None of the Return of the Living Dead ones. I'm glad, though, that was like the one that I wanted to get, you know, find in there. This is, like I said, this one, you see so many of this figure. This is like the figure Adam Strange. That one's like everywhere. Walmarts, everywhere. So many Adam Strange figures. But doesn't look like anything different in here. And still not seeing that one I wanted to show you guys that was the alien one, like the flying saucer alien one. That one is, unless I'm totally missing over it, doesn't look like it, though. Into the final Walmart we go. This one I have been before. I'm starting to kind of head my way back home after that fright of getting lost. This is the one that has the Charlie's cheesesteaks in it. You don't see that too often, like a cheesesteak place in here, but yeah, this is the one with Charlie's cheesesteaks inside. Well, we're gonna take a look here, though, and see if this one has the stuff out. Let's see. This one has everything locked up, but I actually see in this one, they have the Rumpelstiltskin as well. So that's cool. This location carried it as well. But other than that, though, I've not seen any of the locations have out all the stuff today. And then the wrestling one that I found as well at the one, it was really strange. Like, yeah, this one, it'd be in, this is kind of the spot where they put the wrestling one. But it's one of those things where I feel like probably by next Tuesday, all the stuff will be out correctly and everything as well. But let's see, anything else different down here? This stuff's all been pretty much the same. In here, though, they still have one of the Terrifiers in here. I still occasionally see the Steelbook here and there as well. What's funny too is I haven't seen as many locations having the $5 bin. I was seeing those a lot, and I haven't for a bit now. Let's see over here, though, they had anything different. I think I saw the figures were down here. I think I saw them. They were, no, down here. Let's see if they have anything different, or it's all kind of the same stuff. Let's see. So over here, Superman. This one I've seen a lot. That one I've seen a lot. Yeah, see, there's that one. Strange. Adam Strange. The figure you just keep on seeing again and again. I think this one, I think these are new. These ones here, guys. These new classic monsters. Yeah, I don't remember these with the changeable heads. They have like the Bride of Frankenstein, the Phantom of the Opera, and then they have, yeah, Phantom of the Opera and Bride of Frankenstein. But I don't think I remember seeing these ones from Toony Terrors. I wonder if this is the line that has Terrifier in it, because I know there's a new line that's going to have Art the Clown in it, and I wonder if it's going to be part of that one, because I know that's coming out soon. And this one, I don't remember seeing, this Annabelle. Is this an older one that they still have? I don't feel like I remember seeing that particular one. But yeah, other than that, though, doesn't look like, what's back here? That Spawn one. Other than that, doesn't look like anything else too different from what I can tell. And here's these things, as always, piled to the top. There's so many of these things, they never can get through. They never sell. I even saw somebody like making a video talking about those things too, that they're like the toys that sit around. But looking back here to see if there's anything different, it's funny, I have never seen those Thunderbolts figures again. The one that I found a week or two back, I've yet to ever see that again. And what's so funny too is like on some of those Instagram things where people put up like toy finds and stuff, I haven't seen really anybody finding that one. So strange. This is weird, random Superman back here. I always look to just to see if there's anything Hulk show up in here, because you don't see much. You really don't. Everybody bought everything up when he passed. And let's see back here. This is kind of like a clearance-y kind of stuff. Weird mishmash of clearance things in here. Yeah, mishmash stuff. But yeah, it doesn't look like anything else too different from what I can tell though. Anyway, though, guys, that was all for my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video today. Like I always say, if you guys enjoy these shopping videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Also, like I was mentioning, definitely check out on Tubi. You guys can see my film, Desert Fiends. And also in the comments below, though, let me know what you guys picked up on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K if you guys end up picking up anything today. Also, let me know if you guys saw anything in the theaters lately. This past weekend, I saw Strange Harvest, which was from the director Stuart Orritz, who was one of the directors of the Grave Encounters films. If you guys remember, I actually was at the start of the second Grave Encounters movie. Like, I'm like the first person you see in that movie going, the next one I'm going to talk about is Grave Encounters. And but I liked it. It was like done like a found footage about like this murderer that was killing over these years, and like it was done very authentic. It felt very real the way that it was done, and they didn't put like super known actors that like kind of pulled you out of it and made it not seem as real. The other one I saw was the one that had Scarlett Johansson called My Mother's Wedding, which was interesting. It was kind of like her going back for her mother's wedding and kind of her having a thing about wishing it was all this kind of things in the past and stuff that kind of was never discussed and everything. And the last one that I saw was Freakier Friday, which I was really looking forward to seeing. And, I saw, of course, the original in theaters back in 2003. It's crazy how the first one, though, there's not really a real, like, official Blu-ray that you can buy. It was only ever available for the Disney Movie Club, and the Movie Club's gone now. So I have a prediction, though, that they're probably going to re-release it on Blu-ray or do, like, a 4K, I'm suspecting, especially since people are buying more physical stuff. Again, you're seeing a lot more articles about it and everything. So I'm so glad to see, like, I knew it was going to start coming back again, and it really is. But, if you guys saw anything this weekend, let me know what you guys saw. But anyway, though, guys, now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Disney and 20th Century Studios. And this is available for the first time here on 4K. And it's in a really cool Steelbook release here. And this is the film that stars Russell Crowe, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. This is one I remember really well, too, because I remember this released in 2003. And I remember in school, they used to play this movie a lot. And I remember, since it was longer, they had it like played over, I think like over a week or something like that, because they'd only be able to play like a little bit each day. Like I said, this is the brand new 4K edition here, and it does include the Blu-ray as well. I'll show you guys, though, a look inside of the 4K. But as I mentioned, it has the 4K and the Blu-ray of the film, as well as the digital code. And then on here, though, it has feature-wise deleted scenes, historical, geographical trivia track on here, as well as a pop-up map feature on this one here as well. The other one here, this one was from Sony, and this is the brand new Steelbook release. This is also, I think this is the first time this has been released on 4K. This is the 50th anniversary here of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Out of all the Monty Python things that they've ever done, I think the Meaning of Life was always my favorite, just because there were so many like strange songs and like the bucket scene and everything like that. So out of everything Monty Python, I think that was probably my favorite one. But this was actually the first Monty Python that I had ever seen. I remember like when I first saw this is one of those ones that like they always would talk about, especially the stuff with like the coconuts and stuff like that. I don't know. I always love these kind of movies that are much more parody and much more goofy in the way things are done. And this is kind of essentially like a spoof of like a Robin Hood and those kind of films. And it has on here, though, the 4K disc includes the near theatrical version of the film. But a terrific 50 years of Holy Grail featurette on here. And on the Blu-ray has the commentary tracks. It has on here 2015 Tribeca film Q&A, outtakes, extended scenes, lost animations on here. Holy Grail locations. So lots and lots of features on this release here. And here's a look, though, inside at the discs as well for this one. Now, the next one here, this one was from Warner Brothers. They sent over a free copy. Just wanted to let you guys know this one was available. And this one I really liked a lot. This is the sequel to the Accountant. This is The Accountant 2, which I will say, the first Accountant I thought was good. But, there was some stuff in there, though, that I thought that, like, when it came to some of the autism things and stuff, that they were, like, a little like off with like the rolling on the I don't know, some of the stuff that was going on was not exactly like, I don't know, for someone like me who deals with that kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I never really hear of that. And I don't think that they, in the first one, were as true to that kind of stuff. And the sequel was much more right, the way that it was kind of looked at and discussed. And I don't know. I just think Ben Affleck does a good job in the role. He doesn't do things exaggerated or anything like that. And it's basically in this one you find out that he has a brother, or I think you found out in the first one, but this one they kind of team up together and everything. I like this movie a lot. I really did, and I liked it a lot better than the first one. And like I said, this one here is The Accountant 2. The next ones here, these ones are all from moviezing.com, and I'll have a link below where you guys can order these ones for the best price. The first one here, this one was from Well Go USA, and this is the Jurassic Games Extinction. I think there's like, I can't remember how many other films in the Jurassic Games series that there are, but I know that there's at least one or two others. Because I know for sure. And I remember seeing this title before. Unless I'm mixing it up with something else, I think this is like at least the second or third film in the series. And it's kind of like a Hunger Games kind of thing. And it's and that sort of thing mixed with like Lawnmower Man, because they're basically going to this virtual reality type thing. And in there are these sort of dinosaurs that they have to kind of survive against and stuff like that. It's a fun movie here. Like I said, this is Jurassic Games Extinction. The next one here, this one was from Movie Zing as well, and it's also from Well Go USA. It's a movie here called Kryptic. And this was an interesting kind of take on, Bigfoot. And it was basically like kind of involving like the things that had happened with like Bigfoot and kind of like people who had gone out there and gone missing. And this basically kind of talks about like people that had gone missing out there, and that there's like something more going on with Bigfoot. And it's interesting though. It's like a different type of a take on the Bigfoot and those kind of like in the woods and people that are kind of going and hunting Bigfoot and like searching for him. And because it deals with that too, like groups of people that are trying to go out and find him and things like that. The next one here is from Movie Zing as well, and this is also from Questar, is the company releasing this. And I think this was released in the past, I believe, and this is the brand new edition. And this is Anthony Bourdain's, Cook's Tour in Search of the Perfect Meal. I think this was the first of the series that Anthony Bourdain had done. And because I know there was a couple different series that Anthony Bourdain had done. He passed away a number of years back, but I always watched his stuff. And I feel like, too, he was the person that kind of told everybody about In and Out. Because I always remember that episode when he was at the airport, In and Out. And that was like one of those real famous kind of ones with him. But if you guys like kind of like travel, adventure kind of things about people kind of going to different countries and different areas and trying different foods and going to different restaurants and things like that, because he goes to places like the United States, Mexico, Europe, Morocco and Russia, Australia, Japan. So kind of going to the other countries, goes to Asia and kind of the things that he sees there and everything. Really, really good show. I always really liked his things. The next one here, this one was from Universal. This is available for the first time here on 4K. This is the David Hasselhoff show, Knight Rider. This is the complete, a series here of the show. And it also has on here, too, behind-the-scenes interviews, commentary with David Hasselhoff, the full Knight Rider 2002 TV movie, 2000 TV movie, Knight Rider Behind the Wheel, an all-new 1-hour documentary with the cast and crew interviews revolving stories, behind the stunts, cutting-edge tech, and things like that as well. So it has a brand new interviews and doc on here as well. And I'm going to show you guys, though, a look at the discs here. So the first one here is Season 1. And that one has on here the Night of Phoenix commentary on here with David Hasselhoff. And then it has some of the featurettes, photo gallery, blueprints gallery on here. Really fun show. And like I said, I'm glad this is now has a 4K release, and it's from Universal. I think in the past when it came out, Mill Creek had done the collections, I believe, for them. And I think it was like a Blu-ray a number of years back. I don't know if that one's still in print. And now the next one here is Season 2 of Knight Rider. And then we have Season 3. And that one has on here the great 80s TV flashback featurette on this one. And then the last one was Season 4, and that one has on here the 2000 TV movie. And it has Knight Rider Behind the Wheel, the brand new documentary on here as well. The next one here, and this was a fun movie. This one was from Movie Zing as well, and also from Cineverse. And this is one that was a Screenbox exclusive, a movie here called Creeping Death. And this was fun. I watched the behind the scenes on the movie, and there's a bunch of different features and kind of talking about how the movie was made. And this one was actually crowdfunded, and it's really fun. I think they made it. I looked up, I found the Indiegogo. I think it was like 15,000. I thought they did a great job. It's basically, though, about this kind of a legend of this sort of killer out in the cornfields, and they come back every few years, and it's a group of these kids that are kind of dealing with this killer one night, and they're kind of on Halloween, kind of hiding away and figuring out what they're going to do. I thought they did a great job though on the makeup for the killer. They did this stuff too where they put these kind of like light behind the eyes that almost looked like these flames. It was very effective. It almost, like, as I saw behind the scenes, you could see it was done on set, but it almost seemed like something they would have done, after the fact. But it looked great. Has on here though a commentary track on here with the director. It has the original short film that they did to pitch for the crowdfunding, the making of on here, deleted scenes, blooper reel, and then teaser and a trailer on this one here as well. Next one here, this one was from Movie Zing as well. This one I just want to let you guys know that was available. This is from Warner Brothers, and this is from the Warner Archive Collection. This is one here called They Died with Their Boots On. And this one has on here, though, Leonard Maltin hosts Warner Night at the Movies 1942 newsreel on here. And then it has a featurette, They Die with Their Boots On, as well as a theatrical trailer on this one. This one here was really fun. This one is from SRS, and I had not seen this one before, and I think it just released now on Blu-ray, I believe. And it's a movie that Jim O'Rear, is in. And I always watch Jim O'Rear's YouTube videos. He always does like updates on things and shows toys and things like that, and like shows like haunted attractions. And it's a movie here called Hell's Bells. And this has Mark Price in it, who was from the movie Trick or Treat, and he was also from Family Ties. He was great in this. Like, I thought it was basically, though, kind of like he's playing the devil, and it's like this rock band, and basically like the rock band is kind of like this devil is kind of causing problems for this band and everything. And I don't know, it's a really fun movie. I really like this one. It has on here though a commentary track, behind the scenes, music videos, and bloopers on this one. The next one here I got from the director. He sent me over a copy. This one I'll let you guys know though when this one releases on Blu-ray, when you guys can order a copy and it goes up on streaming and things like that. This is one I was really looking forward to seeing because it had a lot of people that I knew in it too, because it was crowdfunded. So I was really looking forward to watching it for that reason as well. It's a movie here called Blood on the Bleachers that Chase Dudley directed. And this is it's a kind of a throwback to like kind of a very 90s kind of style slasher, kind of in the style of Scream, but does have a very 80s feel too, but it definitely has that 90s kind of vibe to it, which I really liked. And basically it's about this killer kind of going around this town, and they kind of disappearing at times and coming back, and now that the school is dealing with this killer back again, and basically it's kind of like one of those things too of who is this killer, and all the kids are kind of trying to deal with this, and the town is as well. Really fun movie, and like I said, has that kind of throwback vibe to Scream and things like that. And the last one here to show you guys that was available here was from Cult Epics. This is one here called His Motorbike, Her Island. And this one has on here a brand new high definition transfer, commentary by Sam Daheen on here, a featurette on the movie. It has a theatrical trailer on this one here as well, and then a brand new director interview on this one. But anyway, though, guys, that was all for the review portion of this video. Like I always say, if you guys enjoyed these videos, definitely give it a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.